we're back. We're about maybe 2 or 3 minutes away from our second NRFI, which would be Astros Blue Jays. They're taking the field now. We'll just get into plays real quick. I mentioned the Dodgers right before we cut off the last stream. I'm on the Dodgers money line tonight. Korea, you just want to talk about your Rangers first five real quick?
Yeah, today I'm just on one-ish kind of play. The other play I am on actually is starting right now is the Astros first five. Just fading Chris Bassett. I just love the Astros stats and everything for the first five. I mean, I got him for Michael minus 125 or something. But my other play is the Rangers first five money line at minus 120. I think it's a good price because we're getting Max Scherzer at home. Obviously, the one caveat is the fact that we have to depend on the Rangers bats, but I'm more liking the fact that, Scherzer, in this past, well, obviously 2 starts, it's been, a short sample size, but from what we have seen, he looks like he has really gotten back into his true form. He's more dependable, 6-7 innings, Ks, the classic Scherzer that we've seen, whether it was in LA, as a member of the Mets, as a member of the Nationals, or now as a member of the Texas Rangers, or even as a member of the Tigers, back in the day. I do love the Rangers just through the first five here, just to get out to a lead, just backing, the Rangers at home. We're questioning the bats here, but I forgot who's on the other side of the mound. Ari, do you mind reminding me real quick who's starting for the Padres? I forgot his name real quick. I had a quick glance, but I know it's I just forget his name real quick. I'm more backing just Max Scherzer at home in this spot. I just do love the Rangers at home. Oh, that's right. It's Michael King. Yeah, Michael King going for the Padres. The thing about Michael King is that ever since that trade with that he got shipped to the Padres in that the other Juan Soto trade with the Yankees. He's had a little bit of an up and down kind of all around year. He's looked good at times at home. He's looked bad at times at home. He's looked good on the road sometimes. He's looked bad on the road sometimes. But I think just more of the defining factor about, the fact that we're getting excuse me. The fact that we're getting Scherzer at home, I think is a great play here. So I think the Rangers first five money line, we're getting it almost kind of a pick and price, but we're just mostly backing the fact that it's Max Scherzer at home. I expect him to do just enough against a good Padres lineup, on 4th of July against Michael King, and the Rangers, their lineup is so hit or miss sometimes, but mostly just backing the Rangers and just them to get through a lead for the first five. Don't have to worry about the bullpens. Mostly backing Mr. Max Scherzer at home. And now we can get this NRFI underway here between the Astros and the Blue Jays. Chris Bassett, oh, good Lord, please don't sell me today. Because
well, if you have the Astros first five, then it's like at least if they score, at least it helps one bet for you.
Exactly. It's kind of like an Andrew McCutchen situation. We just need all the runs, second, third, fourth inning, not in the first at all. Yeah. Altuve obviously leading off for the Astros here. No surprise there. Jose Altuve, the Astros, obviously, a team that no one's been really talking about except for Mariner fans, because we've been seeing them climb up in the standings recently, obviously. Oh, and look at that Jose Altuve leadoff single. Here we go. Oh boy, Jose Altuve already on base. Kind of like the last NRFI, leadoff man on base. Here we go, Chris Bassett. Already allowing the leadoff man on base, and
except Bregman. Jordan's a lot scarier than the Cardinals 2-3, but yeah,
exactly. But here comes Bregman, obviously now to the plate. The scariest stat I'd say right now is Yordan Alvarez. With the way he's hitting the ball, one, and also two, the fact that he's homered in 3 straight games, and he has 5 career homers off of Chris Bassett. Just not a great look for that NRFI at all. So we just hopefully. No damage at all. Nothing too scary. Just get out of the first inning. Already threw a ball inside to Alex Bregman. Altuve still at first here. 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, high. There we go. High fastball. 1-1 here. On the other side, for the Houston Astros, it is Framber Vaughn, as I mentioned earlier. And I think hopefully we can start that new streak of the Blue Jays not scoring in the first inning again. Because, 26 games they didn't score in the first, and another certain someone decided to break that streak. Actually, that person was me. I actually did bet on the Blue Jays NRFI one time, and I think that was the game. I think it was against Oakland. I don't remember what game it was, but I think that was the game where they decided to score some runs in the first inning. So hopefully we can hopefully no runs come in this first inning. Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
It was the ground ball that we wanted, but unfortunately not.
Bo Bichette looks like he doesn't want to play for this team anymore, man. I swear. Bo Bichette does not look. He's been talked about being in trade rumors for all this time. He doesn't want to play there. And look who's up. Oh boy. If it isn't Mr. I'm gonna homer for 4 straight games. Hopefully not, obviously, but obviously Yordan Alvarez. In his 6 hits in this series, half of them have been homers. So that's obviously not the best sign we want to see against a guy who has 5 career homers against Yordan Alvarez in his time in the majors. So we are hoping and praying for a double at this point. Excuse me, a double play here, or just any way where that lead runner Jose Altuve does not get home,
or even get to third.
0-1 pitch here. I think my stream might be a little bit behind yours, Ari, but it's still 0-1 here. Yordan Alvarez, that guy gives me nightmares, man. I'm telling you, I hate this guy. I hate this guy. Every time I see him swing the bat, I just remember that Robbie Ray infamous 3-2 fastball pitch, and it brings me back to a time. Brings me back to a time in life where I wished the Mariners did not bring in Robbie Ray. But anyways, that's the past. We're in the present now. 1-1, 1 out, no outs. In the top of the first, and Chris Bassett can't find the strike zone. Now, obviously, trying to pitch kind of away from Yordan Alvarez. Very fair, obviously.
With 2 on nobody out, you can't pitch around them. Obviously, I mean you can, but
it's weird. Obviously, Yordan. There's few batters where you have those positions where you can, but you can't pitch around them. And there's 3 of them that come to mind immediately. One of them, obviously, Yordan Alvarez. The other 2, Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. You can't really pitch around them because of the lineup in that situation. You want to pitch around the Soto to get to Judge. You want to pitch around, Judge, you have Soto, pitch to Soto, but obviously 3-1 count to Yordan Alvarez, and he walked him. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Chris Bassett. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, look at this idiot. Of course. No runner, no outs, bases loaded.
Good for your Astros first 5 bet.
Well, I mean, obviously, part of me is smiling for that reason, but like I said, we were hoping for those runs to come in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, not in the 1st, or even the 5th, but not in the 1st, obviously. But obviously, here comes Yainer Diaz now, the cleanup hitter for the Houston Astros. Bases loaded here, nobody outs. Hitting 281 on the year. I don't know his splits against Bassett, but it's looking a little scary here. Obviously, just need to have that runner stay at third, which is Jose Altuve. We cannot allow him to get
Basically, our only hope is the ground ball back to Bassett where he gets double play, home to first.
Or a strikeout here. Strikeout as well. That really helps us as well, so we can get a double play here. Foul ball, and here goes Vladdy. Oh, God. It's a sad time, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is the starting first baseman in the American League for the All-Star game. It's a sad time. The league has seen some highs and some lows, and this is one of the lows, unfortunately. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is having a really, really struggling year, but I always like to give my thoughts on the All-Star game and how much of the fan vote really impacts it. It's kind of a popularity vote, which is kind of a shame now because obviously it's not really reflecting on who really the best players are. It's more of look at that. Look at that. What was that? Oh my.
Well, no, I think he got him. I think he got him at first, but when you have base load, nobody out, it was on Bassett. It wasn't on,
Yeah, brother needs to hit the weight room. Oh my goodness. Couldn't roll. Look at him. Just look at him. He was just like, what is that? Oh,
well, I think the one we hit technically was closer to even money. So I think we technically profit, technically speaking, with hitting, the one that's.
Obviously, but unfortunate end. Obviously, 1-1 day on our NRFI streams. Chris Bassett.
I mean, we knew what we were getting ourselves into, so it's not like it was,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Chris Bassett is pretty much owned by the Houston Astros, so we should have known that when we were coming. But we obviously just want to do 2 NRFIs that we liked, obviously. But obviously we wanted to wish everyone a happy 4th We gave out our plays. Obviously, Ari is on the Dodgers tonight. Great luck, obviously, facing Zach Gallen. Obviously, Zach Gallen is not the Zach Gallen we know from last year, obviously, and as well coming off of injury. I think this is his second or third start from injury, so still kind of getting his form back, and obviously facing a Dodgers lineup that has plenty of experience against him and can obviously hit the ball hard. I do love that play for you, and obviously my play with the Rangers first 5 money line, just backing the Rangers at home and backing mostly Max Scherzer at home in this spot. Not really fading Michael King in a way, just obviously riding the momentum of Max Scherzer coming back from injury and how he's looked, in a really kind of dominant but yet familiar form that we've seen from him. Those are already in my play. Obviously, you can find both of these plays on our Twitter, AKP Sports Talk. We just wanted to do something a little different for you, obviously, today with 2 Nerfies. Obviously, all these baseball games in the morning on the 4th of July here. But we'll be back tomorrow with just a regular day of best bets, just to wrap up the week of Friday. But thank you guys so much for tuning in for both of these Nerfies. Don't forget, please like, comment, share, subscribe. We do this just not only just from our hearts, but just because we love doing sports betting and we just want to grow our brand and grow our names out there. So we do appreciate all the love that you guys give us. But that's going to do it for this episode